My name is Rhapsody, welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. Now, I know I said at the end of the last episode that we were going to be going with a certain crew to a certain area, in particular, going to the cove in order to get this focus ring, but the problem exists that if I want to take anyone that's level 4, they're going to get 8 resolve experience from that area, so that will level all of them out into level 5. Which is obviously a problem, because I'm going to want some really, really high power level 4 characters that I can take into the farmstead and into certain bosses. So I don't want to waste them on a cove mission, right? So then I'm just restricted to my 3s. And in my 3s, I have one healer, and it's an occultist, so they're unreliable. I have another healer who's also an occultist, but I've got frontline stunner, I've got frontline damage, I've got, obviously, Mortimer, who's not going on that mission. I've got Dismas, who's out for the week. I've got a frontline stunner. Can you see what I'm missing? Stress healing. The only stress healing I really have is from Vavasaur with the Endure, which is not a great option for it. So instead, I'm going to be taking a different party into the Wields long mission. I'm going to be taking a Antiquarian Highwayman combo in order to do the activate riposte and then have the Antiquarian force themselves to be guarded by the riposting Highwayman, and then so much riposte, all of the riposte. This party also doesn't have stress heal, which I've just realized. Whoops. Oh, damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. I thought I had it sorted out. We will get 2 rests in this area, and since it's a apprentice mission, it's a little more forgiving. We're also going to have a lot of crits from Bouchard coming out, I have to imagine. I'm also taking Bel Air. Now, a large amount of the reason that I want to take Bel Air is just so that I can complete all of those nightmare events. And I think after that, we get a stress buff. That is to say, a buff for resistance of stress for all of our characters. So I think we'll actually be fine. As long as we use stress healing camping skills as well. Now, you do have Bandit Sense as well as Unparalleled Finesse. Beautiful. Those are the only 2 that are kind of essential. And everything else is kind of fine as is. Beautiful. So we'll give everyone better equipment and then we'll go out. This will also help fix some of our money problems, but I have to decide whether or not I prioritize any of my different resources over money. So, crests? Probably? Maybe. We'll think about it in the future. Deeds, I'm not going to be stat collecting at the moment because I still haven't got any level 5 characters, and by the time I've got level 5 characters, I'll have some deeds by then. Portraits, again, same thing, except I should upgrade the training regimen because I mean to do it.
Weakness. The wise hero trains for what he will face.
I've been meaning to do it this entire time, so I should finally get that done. All right, let's have a look. Does Captivate does increase its damage to upgrade it now, so we'll definitely be upgrading that. Expose. There's not many stealth enemies in this area, except I will use Expose once in the nighttime camping fight. So I'll have to turn it on then. Adder's Kiss, Puncture, and Pierce. We'll just keep the same skill set for you. Now, Bouchard, you are going to be mostly melee. So the interesting thing is Bouchard is actually going to find himself in a position where they duelist advance, and then Bele a lot of the time will respond by piercing and moving themselves forward past Bouchard, and then Bouchard can duelist advance again next turn. So we're not actually really going to be using point blank shot, but that's fine. It's not. It's just there in case, basically. Bichette, you've got the obvious upgrades. Rod, I mean, unlock your healing vapors so that we have a secondary healer just in case. I guess that's probably my layout for you. And then everyone has equipment. Except for Rod, who's still level 1. Now, is there anything I desperately want to sell here? And I could sell the Recovery Charm. I could also probably sell the Manslayer's Ring or the Lock of Fury. I don't think it's entirely essential that we do that right now. And there was nothing in the Nomad Wagon I wanted. Right. Good. Okay. Again, under 5 minutes. Let's go on our mission. Except I've got to give everyone their trinkets. Whoops. So shield breaker at the very front. You've got plus 10 to stress heal received, which is not really going to be relevant. Let's go for Bashard first, because Bashard definitely has the obvious stuff. You're an Eldritch Slayer, so you've got plus 10 accuracy for most of the enemies in this area. I think I might be able to get away without giving Bashard an extra accuracy skill. No, I don't want you missing. What would I even give them for accuracy, though? You obviously take the... Oh, actually, hang on. Maybe you take the Ancestor's Scroll and a Stunning Trinket. Because in the back line, we've got the Antiquarian, who doesn't really have great options anyway. And the Antiquarian's probably not going to stress out. Okay. Okay, I can probably just give you, like, the Book of Relaxation or something like that. I was going to give that to Bouchard, actually, just for the extra accuracy. But I'm also really tempted just to give Bouchard as much damage as is humanly possible. No, I'll give you the extra accuracy. I'll give you the Worry Stone. And then Bel Air is the only one that I really don't know what I'm going to do. Plus 30% to Blight skill chance actually seems like it's probably pretty important for us to do here. So we'll give you that. Then maybe an Eldritch Slayer's Ring. We really need more accuracy trinkets, and I know that I'm saying that while I'm avoiding going and getting a focus ring, but shut up. It's my only answer to that. Right, that looks like a good layout for us. You probably need to sell a trinket, so let's sell the Lock of Fury. Bandages. Yeah, we should take a stack of those. Medicinal herbs, probably not necessary. I'm going to take some holy water. It's going to be relevant this time. Damn it. Anything else I can definitely sell here? Move Charm, Warrior's Bracer, Witch's Vial. Just because I want to get some more torches. So 3 stacks of torches. Is that going to be enough? Yeah, I have a light granting skill as well. Okay. 4 shovels is probably only going to be enough to do everything except for dig up the things. But I don't think we're going to need the perfect interaction with every single curio. Just due to the fact that since we have an Antiquarian, we're probably going to have a full inventory of loot anyway. So I'll actually sell some of the bandages back as well. Alright, let's go. Keys, food, shovel, lights. Yep. Okay, so we added a couple minutes there. Yeah, but look, it was worth it. I feel.
I knew all these paths once. Now they are as twisted as my own ambitions.
Okay, so the highest Blight Resist character interacts with this. Now, the highest Blight Resist is... Oh, it's just on Dismas anyway. Well, Dismas, I mean Bouchard. Sometimes a tree is just a tree. Obviously, the Antiquarian should be interacting with those. Yep. At the very least, I remembered this early, rather than forgetting for an extraordinarily long period of time. After this fight, we don't have to turn the light back on for a very long time. Hell yeah. Nice dodge. Extremely important there, actually. So their blight resist in this area is 60%. I've got 20 plus 30. Okay, so I've actually got a 90% chance to blight anyone that I choose. At the same rate, I'm going to obviously choose the target that needs to go down as quickly as is humanly possible.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Thank you. Oh, good response. Alright. Use Bergeret for the stun. And force that guard. Now this means that both of those frontliners are going to use the ability Rend the Marked.
Beyond one's limits.
One down.
Formation is broken.
See, these are the crits I was kind of hoping for. Unfortunately, they're not stress healing the other characters as much as I would have liked, but it's fine. That's just how it be, y'all. Let's buff all of our dodge a little bit. Rend the Marked for 0 damage, but 7 back on you. Okay, so our highest crit ability is pretty much any of them, frankly.
Falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Now, I'm not going to loot that until I'm on my way back, because I can just let the light run out while I move through all of these areas, and then I can loot both the curio, that curio, and this curio before I turn the lights back on. See, now that we're under half light, we've got a little plus loot. You can see there, under plus stress, plus monster accuracy, plus monster crits and damage, and hero surprise, but we've also got +2 loot. It's just going to keep being things like that, isn't it? This one's easy. Just a bandage for a hell of a lot.
Measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Those are the 2 lowest value stacks of gems, by the way, so it's totally reasonable to just throw those away immediately, frankly. Alright, just a torch.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Alright, not bad. I was really hoping I would be acting faster than all of my enemies more consistently, but that's not really the case, apparently. Alright, it's just super important to lock down that cultist acolyte. Good, good. Yep, as expected, and dodge and hit, hell yeah. The interplay.
Continue the onslaught.
Excuse me.
Destroy them all.
Sorry, my throat's just giving out now. Alright.
Executed
Easy
with
kills. If I can get someone other than Bouchard to kill there, I would have been happier, because they need the stress heal more than Bouchard does. Now, I suspect at the end of this mission, I may have 2 full stacks of minor antiques. That'd be nice. Yeah. I'm actually going to add his kiss there, just to guarantee that enemy dies before they try and do something ridiculous.
This is how a life is taken.
Now, unfortunately, because of the turns in which they acted, I don't actually have.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
I don't actually have the mark on Bouchard, and they're also not riposting yet. I'll mark them manually now. Yeah, figures. Damn it! I wanted the only mark to be on Bouchard. Unbeknownst to you, I've just cut out, I want to say, about 15 minutes while I went and made some tea and drank some soup and did all of the things requisite to try and make sure that my throat holds up through the rest of the episode. Let's try and kill that fungal artillery as quickly as we possibly can here. And probably better off doing the dodge buff. Thank you for needlessly being riposte there. Fungal Scratcher number 1 down. A little bit of self-stress heal as well. All right, I guess I can actually dash against the back target as well. Beautiful.
Devastating blow.
Ah, there we go. Some stress heal on the actual members who need it. Excellent.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
No, I guess I'll just be taking home money this mission. 75 in this area? Fine. Fine, I guess. Easy antiquarian loot right there. I do unfortunately have to buff the torch before I go into this room so that I can get the best possible chance of a scout, and we did get it. Curio, blank room. Damn it. Would have loved to loot those in low light. Alright, still not going to be taking any jade. At this point, gold stacks should be more valuable than jade stacks for me, right? Because the antiquarian? Ooh, that's a good scout. Right. I'm actually going to pop out here. Oh, no. I would have to throw something away if I wanted to swap the trinkets. Because I can't just swap them directly from character to character. Can I? What if I do that? No, okay, it selects the same character, so I can't just... Damn it. If I could somehow have a different character selected on the outside as to here, I would be able to do it. Oh well. I guess I'm coming back up this way anyway. So we might have a better opportunity to do it later. Okay. I should start another stack of money, so I guess I'll burn a torch.
May we find victory.
Easy combat, let's go. Hell yeah. Don't crit. Alright. Well, I doomed myself with that one. I said it. I spoke it into being.
Another one falls.
It's time to get those party heals going, though.
Be healed, but never hidden.
And let's also protect ourselves. Just in case, you know?
Be gone, fiend.
Did not end up being relevant. Hell yeah.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
So we're almost legitimately out of torches. Quite pleased about that. These shouldn't be that hard.
Back
Yeah.
to the pit.
That'll probably make it a wee bit easier.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
I'll take the time to do more AoE and self-healing here. Guess I'll force that guard. I mean, no reason not to. Slime and... couldn't kill him on the response, unfortunately. There's some more stress that our party didn't need to have. I could have probably set that one up to be last one out, close the door, but the problem is the antiquarian can't close the door.
Clearly in view.
Because they deal
Or is it merely
no
a
damage.
trick of the light?
Alright, we are almost entirely out of shovels. I'm quite pleased.
Finding the
Nice.
stuff is
Another
only the
rare
first
antique
test.
as well.
Now it must be carried home.
Okay. Well, we can definitely kill, like, 2 of these. It's just after that it gets a wee bit dicey. Really? Wow, that sucks. We could have gotten a riposte on that. Hey! Alright, that's what I was talking about. Gets a bit dicey for her to be clearing someone, but she does, regardless. She doesn't care what I think.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Single obstacle to get all the way down there. I mean, we've had no obstacles so far. Sure, I'll take it.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption.
I'm also probably going to avoid that
misintent.
obstacle, though. Seems it's probably a good idea to do. Alright, Madman in the back line is obviously our priority target here. Little lower in priority now that they've already hit us. Or rather, have already hit us for this round. Gosh, I really need my riposte right now. Of course you dodged it. Bouchard is so slow in this round. What's happening? Good crit. Good crit. They're both going to rend the mark and get crit.
Masterfully executed.
Rend the mark and get crit. I mean, they only got hit there. Well, what are they even worth at that rate? I don't even get to riposte that? Ugh. But yes, we should riposte the people who still have actions remaining this round. Just roll that heal. There's no reason to guard myself there. I guess I could stun. Sure, good crit as well. Good and necessary crit, looking at Bourgeois's current layout of stress.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Yep, not going to be taking any of those. Pretty happy about it as well, in fact. Good disarm, Rod. Good disarm. Good lord. I had no clue what was happening with my voice just there as well. I was worried for a moment that I might suddenly lose my voice in the middle of an episode, which would just be rough. At least if it happened in a different series, I could just scrap the episode, but here, in Darkest Dungeon, I don't get to do that. There's no redos. Rather, there are no redos.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Excellent. Okay. At least with this surprise, we'll be able to kill the Rabid Nasher in time. Wow, that's good. Okay, we didn't waste that many actions. Could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot worse. Definitely do that mark, so that if there's a Rain of Blight, we get to kill. I mean, look, if you're just going to sacrifice yourself to deal no damage to me, feel free.
Precision and power.
The only thing we're really having trouble with right now is Bouchard's, sorry. Oh, what's her name? Bourgeois's stress.
But a victory nonetheless.
Always opening that now, regardless. Yeah, we need to start another stack of
For a task well performed.
rare antiques. I'll probably drop a bandage there. I think we should probably just be going for gold at this point as well on that. Okay. I should be using a firewood soon. Alright, fine. Let's use one now.
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
Prevent nighttime ambush. Guarantee the extra buff. And then, do we have just 2 people? Oh, we do. 2 people with Encourage. We're just going to roll both Encourages there. Yep.
The way is
and
lit. The path is
Nightmare
clear.
time, and I forgot to change her
only the strength to
abilities.
follow
Ugh. This isn't good.
Horrifying memory. Brought back into the spotlight by a tortured mind. That was a bad thing for me to have done. I just prevented myself from being able to use my riposte.
Oh, boy. Well, at least we dodged that one. Okay, that enemy dies to their light now. Oh, the dodges are real. They're so real. Right. I'm not even going to need to force the guard yet, so just give us all some extra dodge. Puncture, bypass guard, breaks guard, can't be guarded, pull. And it does move us forward one, so I could just try and use this to reposition the Death Adder. It's only a 4% chance to do so. Alright, no, we'll just go for the straight up damage.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Our stun chance on the Death Adder is not bad. Yeah. Got resisted, but it wasn't that bad. Molt, you just massive healed yourself as well as gave yourself plus 10% to your blight skill chance and plus 10% to your damage for the next 2 rounds. Damn. Okay. Go for it. Get riposted, bud. And now I will force that guard. Okay.
Annihilated.
Gonna have to have Belair move herself forward so that I can activate the crit again next round. Roll the stun. I mean... Paralyzing Quills. That's a stun on me. Thankfully, we resist as well. Otherwise, I would have been real mad. Gosh. We've got a lot of stress on Belair right now. I'm actually a little terrified about it. Do that force guard just so they've attacked the back line. We're good. If she stresses out, don't I lose? Good. Good crit. Good crit. We just need to do damage. God! Please attack someone who riposts. Nope, that's Molt. That's really bad. That's really bad. That's really bad. Okay, Oh, you cured the debuff? You suck. We're not going to be able to kill in time. Her resolve is tested, and she's paranoid. And we're going to be kicked out of the nightmare, aren't we?
Close in.
No, we're not. Okay.
Whisper of conspiracy.
I was terrified.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
A beautiful thing. Such loveliness belongs in the palace, they say, and so my hands are tied and I am put in a caravan next to the golden idols and jeweled icons. Together, we are a priceless cargo of dazzling rarities, bound for the vizier's treasury. I know this tyrant's reputation, and I am afraid. She's still paranoid, though. That's really unfortunate for us. You've got plus 40% to move resist and plus 2 speed. Not bad. And just a bunch of other minor things. Well, I'm not a huge fan of the fact that she's already stressed out and we're going to have to go through the rest of the dungeon with her, but didn't really have a choice about that. Yeah, sap, fair enough. Okay, at least they're surprised. That one's almost dead. I could probably just use Captivate to finish it. Nope. She decided herself how she was going to attack. Damn. Good. It was a 78 for that hit. I mean, if you're going to stress anyone out, I guess the person who's already stressed out. Probably the best target. Stop hitting the only 2 targets that won't riposte. Thank you. Now, that won't generate anyone, right? Because I killed during their action? Yeah. It's not going to. Beautiful. Great. Alright, alright. That could have gone a lot worse. And instead, it went super well.
This expedition at least promises success.
Map of the area. And it looks like that map of the area has scouted nothing for us. Turns out we could have used more bandages, but, you know, how are we supposed to know? Now, I've separated my damage like that because it's actually possible that the Festering Vapors either blights here or... Damn. If it either did 2 damage or blighted, we were going to have a kill on our hands. That was going to be quite nice. Oh well, I guess. Oh well.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Okay, at the very least, we're going to get all of our marks and stuff out on the first round. She does need to be in the front, right? Yeah, but you can also do that to try and pull them out of position. Beautiful. I just want them out of position so that Cultist Brawler can't... Or rather, they can't both guarantee that they'll get what they want. If the one in the backline attacks first, then both of those Cultist Brawlers are going to have trouble. Damn it. So the one in the front line attacks. It's crit. Oh no! By critting them, I've actually created no corpse, and as a result, this one is going to get a good attack as well. But we dodged both of them. Lovely. What? Oh, I can't use Captivate because I'm in the wrong position. Damn. Thought it was going to be fine. We're eating a hell of a lot of the food that we loot. Hidden treasures.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
Those treasures are okay, I guess. A little bit furtive, slightly.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Slightly arcane and out of the way. Alright, good scout, good scout. Especially because we've got a real long hallway up. And it's a double scout as well. Beautiful. So we're pretty confident that we don't have a secret room in any of these earlier places, but... Well, can't speak so much for the end of those hallways up there. Alright, we're about to free up an entirely new area with these torches. Hell yes. Not how I wanted that one to go, actually. I don't know if these enemies respect Mark.
Decimated.
Alright. Now we might actually also... Damn it. They do have high dodge and we have pretty low accuracy, so that was a risk. The conspirators turn against their own as expected. Oh my god, please stop. Hit the... There's two. Half of my party will riposte you. Thank you.
The ground
Good
quakes.
lord. Really feels like they were somehow purposefully avoiding the people that would best deal with them. Remember when my stress problems were on Bouchard? Yeah, me too. Bouchard, sorry, Bourgeois. Wow, just a bunch of nothing right there, unfortunately. Ah, okay. More than happy to dig that up. I have a bunch of shovels. I don't like that she keeps acting of her own accord on turn 1. Because the worst case scenario for me is she acts of her own accord on... Oh, nice. Acts of her own accord on turn 1. Please blight. Lame. The worst case scenario for me is she acts of her own accord on turn 1 and moves herself back 1 space. The runs. Yeah, thanks for the disease. I actually also have no one in this party that can clear up that disease by the end of this. God, our whole backline's stunned. Stop stressing out my party, damn it.
Impressive.
Come on, just get some more crits. We'll get you down to 0 stress. It'll be fine. Alright, I think by this point, there's, like, real low chance this holy water is useful. And we definitely need to start a new stack of minor antiques. Alright, grave digging pays off and gives us another minor antique. Yay. Good scout. I think we're pretty close to the point that I just used the second firewood for a bunch of stress reduction.
A decisive pummeling.
I was right when I said that we were going to be able to stress reduce just with the crits. Unfortunately, it's not super reliable, but I was right in general, at least. God, we can't light anyone. It was an 80% chance there, by the way. And it was a 60% chance both of the previous times I tried it. Obviously can't loot that without more bandages. It feels like a lot of the time there are missions that will give you a bunch of curios that have the same interactable element. Like, this obviously was gung-ho on us having bandages. A means to disable me? No, not really. Okay, I do want to try and get a scouting chance as soon as we go in here. Because it's possible... It was possible for that to find a secret room in here, or... Oh, it would just be in this hallway. Because that hallway was never scouted. Now, I walked past a curio we were going to loot, right? At the same rate... Stop it.
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
Prevent nighttime ambush, or... I mean, if I don't prevent nighttime ambush... Oh god, the Bel Air's not going to have another quest check, are you? Oh god. You might, though. For that reason, I should actually probably use both of those just in case.
The light,
okay.
the promise of safety.
We're gonna leave this with so many different empty slots. I'm really sad about that. Now, these ones all had to be how they were. But yeah, these are all just empty slots. Just because I didn't know what was in the final couple hallways there. We could have been in a better position if we had more loot along this corridor. In which case, I could have just come to the very end, turned out the light, and then gone back and looted. And I would have known exactly what we needed. Whether or not we needed shovels, or food, or torches, or skeleton keys. That said, this is actually going to turn out to be a hell of a lot of money, so... It just feels bad to bring back empty slots. That was definitely not excellently managed.
Let them arrive unharried.
Ashen. -10 to blight resist and bleed resist. You already have quite low blight and bleed resist, so that's not good. Hippocratic couldn't be on Bergouette. Instead, you get Cove Explorer. You got hard skinned on Bouchard, who I'm actually a fan of having hard skinned on, because I am specifically invoking attacks with that character.
A fresh irritant to some. A sanguine memory to me.
Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Now, the Stagecoach has Derville, who is gifted, plus 20% healing received. You're also Ashen and Paranomaniac. We do need low-level Vestals, so I might actually end up taking you. Armor Tinker, Slow Draw, Shield Breaker, no. Luminous. Luminous is pretty good, but both Egomania and Compulsive are really bad. And Beast Hater for Demonomania and Anemic. Okay, no thank you. So we do want to actually get rid of someone at this point. Like, I don't want to get rid of Terrell, but got to admit, that's what I'm thinking of. Another one I'm thinking of is actually just getting rid of Neville. Neville has Hieromania and Egomania both locked in, and we have other high-level, or rather we have another high-level occultist already, who has way better quirks. Yeah, I think I get rid of Neville.
Another soul battered and broken, cast aside like a spent torch.
Neville for Derval seems like a reasonable trade right there. Alright, the shop wagon is nothing. Any obvious mission? Legendary Bracer, Cudgel Weight. I actually might go kill the Swine Prince in order to get the Guardian Shield, because a backline Man-at-Arms is apparently extraordinarily strong in the farmstead areas. Oh, Necromancer for a focus ring, though. I can see that, too. And then Medic Greaves. Well, I guess we'll be deciding these between the episodes, so until then, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Darkest Dungeon. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.